Hello, I'm Dr. Stanley T. Crawford. I'm a lifelong learner, motivator, educator, author, and poet. Today, I'm going to lead you through this course, How to Improve Teacher Retention. We're going to start off with covering the course objectives. There are 4 objectives for this course. The first, provide a definition for teacher retention. Next, we'll identify some of the causes of teacher retention issues. Then we'll proceed to discuss strategies that can be employed by a school or school district in order to improve teacher retention. And then we'll conclude by providing a how to improve teacher retention process planning chart. Let's start off by answering the question, what do we mean by teacher retention? There are 2 parts for the answer to this question in this course. The first part, as you see here, is the ability of a school or school district to keep its teachers in the teaching profession. It's very important that we look at that because teachers spend that time, as in other professions, to get trained. They go through the school and then they normally spend time even in some form of an internship. Then they come out, hit the classroom, ready to teach. But we all know the data says that within 5 years we lose quite a few teachers. In other industries, other professions are not under that type of a constraint. So again, we want to keep teachers in the teaching profession. Again, we don't want them to become a lawyer, doctor, engineer. There's nothing wrong with those professions, but we like to keep them in the teaching field, in the education industry, because we know that we need those teachers to prepare our students for their future in our global society. The second part of our definition for teacher retention is the ability of the school or school district to keep teachers employed within the school district. Now, we need the teachers to remain in our own school or school district. And I use school or school district because if you are a principal or an assistant principal or the dean on a campus, your goal is to try to keep your teachers on your campus. But the bigger picture from a district perspective, if you are a district administrator, is you want to keep teachers in the district as a whole. So we look at it from those 2 perspectives because those are 2 perspectives that are necessary. We want to keep the teacher in the science class. We want to keep the teacher out in the high schools helping the students. We want to keep the teachers who have moved up to district level to help in instruction and so forth. We want to keep them there. We don't want them leaving our particular area, our campus. So we want to keep them within our district. Even if they stay within the profession, as the first part of our definition spoke about, we don't want them to leave our particular area. In this particular session, we covered our course objectives. We also defined teacher retention, how we're going to use it in this course. In our next lecture, we will look at costs associated with teacher retention. And I like to end each session with a quote. The quote I have here, educators impact the present and plant the seeds of the future as they reflect on the harvest of the past.